Newbee and Team Liquid, I'm Pixel. I'm here with Sin. We've just seen the draft. You were just saying to me, Sin, you feel it's a similar archetype? Surely that's a bad thing for Liquid, or not necessarily?
I would say so. That it is a similar archetype and that it's bad for Liquid.
Okay.
I feel like...
You have some worries?
So, my words exactly were, this is the same game,
okay.
And the way I see it, Liquid once again have this very, very greedy lineup that needs a lot of farm. You want Templar, Assassin, and Spectre. This is a very unusual core combination because both of the heroes can't really make that many plays early on and need to farm a lot. You know, a hero like Templar Assassin wants to farm Deso, preferably also farm a Blink Dagger before you really get involved. Spectre, we saw in the last game, and in general, wants to farm up possibly the Radiance.
On mind control, so getting good XP.
What's the benefit of being able to play that lane 1-on-2 because Warlock is top? So that's the trade-off that Newbee have chosen here. They would rather put the pressure on the Spectre. Completely agree with that. Oh, nice shards here.
Looking to make a go here. I have got the dagger coming through as well. KP will have the Shadow Word ran off, but again, just this movement speed. More than enough to just build a big enough gap to stop Liquid.
Spectre is farming freely. It's a lot better start for Matumba Man. The mid lane is even, and Doom is having a good time as well. So far so good for them.
Wraparound attempt going for Kaka here, who actually comes back in with the two-man burst stroke. Will get himself to safety back around the sidelines with the wraparound for Faith with the fatal bombs. The damage is more than there to get SCC a double kill. And Sin, as soon as you said it was all looking good, Liquid just had to prove you otherwise in the lane. Get a single kill, the first blood.
Yeah.
To have two this time round. And again, Miracle in a lot of trouble. The chains don't connect.
Oh, this is very, very bad if he dies. He TP'd back into the lane.
He's gone, Sind. Liquid struggling even more in these first 5 minutes than in game one.
Successful.
And looking at something.
Oh, mind control bottom. This could be scary.
Yeah, they've got the Omni and the Strike. Another kill for Newbee. Great catch potential from Kaka. Had a brilliant game one on the Nyx Assassin. And he himself already proving how active he gets in these. Somewhere in the trees. Actually still in the fog of war for the moment.
Oh my
Will now
God.
reveal himself. And coming in onto the Juggernaut. Is he going to be enough damage to bring it down? It doesn't look like it is. Mass TPs from Newbee. They brought KP in. He's looking for even a potential duel would be lovely. The neutral's actually holding them back. So Newbee won't be able to get the catch onto Liquid.
Thanks, Gabe.
So Liquid will save themselves. No one to fall down.
Really huge play, but Unine quick on the reflexes and stays alive.
SCC playing around with Miracle. Will be a stun for the snowball coming through for GH.
Uh-oh, GH. He has triple remnants. Not going for it. That is something they will have to deal with later on. Or they will have to be so strong that they can just...
Bursting down, yeah, for sure.
The
if we see big items on TA, Miracle can certainly do a lot with the Mel Strike as such. Liquid diving very deep on this bottom tower. Mind control almost certainly stuck here as Newbee will surround him. Here's a big old brute.
Great
and
shards.
he's speedy here with the Scorched Earth, but he can't quite cut himself out of the forest. Kaka gets low, but the Shadow Word heal from Faith will keep him alive. They get the successful dueling. GH rolling in. That's not going to be the play that he hoped for. Newbee are a little low on the mana, but they should be able to run the Tusk down as the rest of the team actually... Well, the Shadow the Ember's back to mid. He says, you don't need me.
Run around with him for 30 seconds and duel him. He doesn't have a TP.
Space creating. And there we have it. Newbee getting the second one out of this failed attempt for Liquid to dive the teal. In the mid lane, these traps from Miracle spotting this out so they know of the Sand King's presence. And they may look to just simply move straight onto him, and indeed they will. They'll drop it all, Horn and Doom, just to get themselves their first kill in the game. Mass TPs for Newbee come through. They'll get the change, grabbing the Doom underneath the tower with the Remnant Burst and the Jewel. That'll bring the Doom down. Newbee find the kill in return. Miracle has to start backing away. U9 also TPing over to join the fray. So a 1-for-1. Liquid do get themselves a kill on the board.
Of KP, oh, he took a really good hit from Dazzle. Very nice from Kuro. Bottom lane.
SCC's there, immediately onto GH. Will roll away. Already incredibly low and getting run down by SCC with the Flame Guard. SCC 4-0-1. Soon to be 5-0-1. The first 12 minutes of the game.
First out in Blade Mill. What are Liquid going to do is the question. So Spectre will... Oh, don't have time for that right now. Kaka's being run at.
See if how deep Liquid want to go on this. They've got to be a little careful. Kaka being focused. SCC will be there to cut round and hold back mind control. Omni Slash coming in from U9. Croaky will get the grave off in time. But again, KP in the right place at the right time. The third duel win this game. 13 minutes in as he turns up to the bottom fight. And he is still top of the net worth board, which is impressive considering how the action is panning out between the two sides. Bottom lane, they'll make for a go on Kaka. They've got the dust, but Kaka quick with a bow strike to the sideline. There's no cancel for the TP, and he plays himself straight out of there.
Dangerous
a live
place
strike.
to
Faith
fight.
has chaotic offering.
Oh, this
They're
can't
going to roll
possibly
in.
be
They'll
good.
drop the two, but there's the chaotic offering onto free with a fatal positive triple random. It's not the play that Liquid need to be making. Newbee punish it with just absolute ease, Cinder. An easy fight for Newbee.
Yeah, again, they're giving them they're giving them opportunities that Newbee wouldn't have found themselves. Every time they go for these plays, they give Newbee advantages. This is in sharp contrast for me to a team like IG that we've seen. Oh, well, let's see.
I'm going to try and get some kills out of this, but the chains are there
Great
to hold you
chains.
back. It's a lot of burst onto Faith, not quite enough. Heals himself up with the Shadow Word. GH tries to get a trap there with the shards. Won't find it initially. Liquid still continues to move forward, but KP turns up with a big, overwhelming ult. The Grave will be there onto mind control, but KP has not committed the
sick
kill yet. Still
nuke from
unavailable.
Kuro.
But they do get the big kill. Jugs down. U9 on the sidelines. Can they find anything else out of this, though, Liquid? They won't quite get the catch on test Triple C. Tower will be denied. Miracle getting bursted incredibly low there. KP jumps back in. Doesn't quite have duel yet available, though. So Miracle...
Play on multiple angles. Oh, there's the duel.
They've found themselves the Spectre here. They won't get the dual win, but they get themselves the kill. GH also rolling in once again, a little too late. It's going to be a bit of a bonus prize for SCCC as he picks up the double kill. Get themselves Matumba very quick after. A little bit of a shining hope was shown for Liquid as they take that. He's around. Kaka finds the initial opening with the bow strike. Haunt will be used. They'll root up Miracle and TA is out. Brought down immediately, carry offering dropped onto two. They've got the duel onto Matumba. They get both of the big boys. Miracle and Matumba taken down as Newbee go for a beautiful long wraparound from the river that catches Liquid entirely off guard.
I think now I can make finally. So the thing I was thinking about in this game is that Liquid are playing a greedy lineup. They need to play slower. And this is where a team like IG has looked way better to me, that in understanding what their lineup can and can't do, should and shouldn't do in the game in order to succeed. Liquid are taking these fights that are so risky and so difficult. Like, again, risk-reward is just not...
That's a buyback from Miracle. They want to go in for some sort of a big play. GH rolls through, but the Roshan's already fallen. U9 picks up the Aegis. GH graved up, trying to get himself out of there. The Doom will manage to bring down Ember Spirit. In return, U9 pops the Onyx Axe. They've actually managed to break the Aegis immediately. Faith gets taken down by a Bell Strike. This buyback from Miracle could just hold Liquid in the game. They'll look towards U9, who goes for the blade through escape, but the meld is too much. Miracle's not done. He's angry. He wants more. He wants blood. Miracle should get the fourth kill here. Surely KP can't play as well. He can, but it doesn't matter. It's good enough for Liquid. As Kaki gets a huge epi, that's the question. Jumps in, immediately bursts there, but the Grave's in time for Kuro. Will buy some time from the two man. The three-man chaotic offering comes down on their heads. They have lost KP. It's a 1-for-1. Miracle jumps forward. Will make sure that Liquid do end up taking the trade, and this has got to be worrying for Newbee. They look to take the fight. They do get the Spectre kill, but they've given away 2 lives. Maybe even more. Faith tries for the TP out. Will Miracle have enough burst in time? Or, I mean, that's going to hurt him. I don't think it's going to kill him, Sin, but it's certainly going to give him a bit of a headache.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look, Faith. He's shrining up. He's terrified.
Oh, it missed.
Oh, I just... Okay, they missed.
Oh, big kill, though.
They'll take that instead.
Focusing on the important things here, Owen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff for Liquid. This time around, in my opinion, Newbee are going for a difficult play here. They have the Juggernaut top. Liquid has this information. They can see him on the map. Nice against a hero like TA who needs to move consistently and stay on target. Speaking of which, bottom lane, Kaka. Very quick reaction there.
They do spot him out, but no way to
that
catch
was
the
so
TP.
fast. And they're exactly looking for that. They're going to Doom the Sand King. He is super dead here. They don't even need to use Haunt for this play. Liquid taking advantage of good warding here. Kuro with a good aggressive ward. This time they have the information they need to make the play. Can get in on SCC. They need to break the Linkens, however. Not the easiest task.
With the Doom already used as well, it's still very hard. They'll find Faith instead. And of course, this will move the Spectre Matumba man into a position to continue to push. He's actually going to go back up top and put some harassment down onto KP. He was very quick with a TP out of there. SCCC, oh, he's even quicker and smarter on the mind with the bots to the top lane. Realizes Matumba came back on his own, and SCCC, he's a smart boy. He immediately punishes that.
Tanking going to complete this? He actually is. He's going to go in for the Tusk here. They know Spectre cannot possibly connect to this fight. and they're just gonna try to get as many kills as they can, which looks to be 1 at the current time.
But
GH, nice blink. Well, okay, not so nice, but he didn't have a choice. So
KP will get the dual bonus out of that one as well. So,
but Liquid are waking up, I feel like.
They are, but it still feels like Newbee are making the better overall decisions there.
This is the most important moment of the game right here.
If they can take this Roshan fight. But it is still a big if. They're a little... Yeah, they're coming towards it now. You've got Miracle leading the way. Now he's going to tag back. Kuroki's going to look forward to get the vision out. There's the horn. Jumping from Matuma. GH with the roll across. Gets the stun onto 2. They're trying to take Faith out before he can get the golems down, and they do. There's no chaotic offering available. And now with the Doom as well. Laid down onto the Juggernaut. Liquid move across for the second. SCCC quick with the Remnant out. But a brilliant way for Liquid to take the fight. They may even get Kako down to the low ground with a Burrow Strike. Will self-fuels to dodge the shards, and with another nice blink, he is out of there. In fact, they'll turn to fight. He revs at the epicenter. They manage to trap 2 here. SCCC gets the duel off onto Kuroki. Burrow Strike onto 2. The Infernal Blade gets laid down from Microtron. A quick punch from the Tusk finishes off the Sand King. Liquid still to take the fight as they get KP as well. A good attempt from Newbee to try and turn it around, but Liquid had the beautiful startup for that one. The Snowball all focused on the Warlock. The Doom dropped onto the Juggernaut. Newbee, they were just kind of strangled there around that clutch point, and they couldn't fight back initially. It was a great attempt with the Sand King, but Liquid, as you said it, they're waking up, Sin.
What's his GPM? It's going to be super high.
Almost certainly dead, yeah. There's no way you walk yourself out of that one. 3 touches from Miracle. And they know the ward's there as well, so we'll be close to the point where he can frontline.
He has a butter too, almost? What?
He's massive.
What's happening? What's his GPM?
He's down here by
He runs
Control.
pretty fast, actually. Yeah, now he doesn't run anymore.
GH traps him. And with the Warrior's Punch and the stomp there from Mind Control.
Oh,
Liquid
Miracle's
gets a kill.
chasing. He could find a solo pick.
Does he get away with this with the Invis Rune? I mean, he has so much damage on him. Faith being focused first. 1, 2. That's the Warlock out with the Horn. They want to move across for more. KP immediately TP's away though. So Liquid won't find another. But that is the Warlock down. These 2 members of Newbee could be in trouble here. Kaka leading with the Burrow Strike. They'll be used to hold 1 back, but Mind Control's in there with the Blink Doom. They'll put the Horn as well, see if they can find a bonus. They won't get anything more than just the 1. Still, it's another kill for Liquid as they really close the gap.
The ward is favoring Newbee.
We have Mind Control trying with a jump in. They have the Horn for vision. Kaka's already down to low ground with the Burrow Strike. But Timmerman turns towards Faith. They'll take the Warlock out, at least try to. He gets the chance to drop the chaotic offering. Faith continues to run, has the Shadow Word heal as well. He's actually going to be able to keep himself alive here. Now with the duel on the Timmerman, they'll look to turn, but the damage from Miracle. He rips through 1, he rips through 2. Unite charge with the Omni Slash, but this jug just does not do enough initially against the power of Miracle's TA. They'll try and slow them down, Faith, from the high ground with the upheaval, but it's Liquid getting the triple kill on Miracle. Newbee forced back up to the high ground. Miracle, is he done yet? No, he's not. Jumps forward. Look at these mount hits. He crits down the Juggernaut. Ultra kill for Miracle. The Warriors push slow on to SCCC. Faith gets brought down. They found themselves a 4th. SCCC stunned up. Remnants out. Remnants back in. Miracle incredibly low. They have to get themselves out, Liquid. But they will do so with ease as the Grave and heals are there from Kuroki. Change coming through Miracle, ticking down lower and lower.
Oh, he is solo.
Again, these heals keeping the team alive and together. High ground Kaka has managed to catch out Mind Control. Miracle questioning whether he can go back in on this one. Has the refraction charges up, looking for a target. There it is, jumps in, gets Kaka down with the 1-2. Another kill for Liquid. And certainly Newbee are just getting broken apart.
So far this has been like a 6 for 0. Just when I said that this game could go late, Liquid find a perfect opening. Just by virtue of getting all this vision out of Haunt, they can find the key targets. And Warlock just dropping his Golem and his Fatal Bonds with almost 0 effect by getting caught out every single time by the Spectre is so important for Liquid. And if you're Newbee, you have to pay more attention to your positioning with this lineup. The Warlock needs to be protected somehow.
So they need a Miracle to have this sort of a game, Liquid, and he absolutely is. The Horns back up, Miracle with a BKB straight in the shards, traps them all. They're bringing them down low, but the jewel's there from KP. It doesn't matter though, the damage is just too high from Liquid. The physical rips them to pieces. GG is called, and we're going to a game 3. Miracle, with the performance that he needed to pull out on this main stage, will manage to take the victory against Newbee. What a performance. Great team play from Liquid. A slow start like we saw in game 1, but this time Liquid managed to make the greed payoffs in.